Now, I'm not one to follow a training plan. I never have. I've never followed a structure. I never tried to do a training plan. I've always run on feeling and race experience. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the 80-20 method and why I think it's really suited to trail and ultra runners, and specifically me. So let's go. So yes, I've done a bit of research and a little bit of reading, which for me is unusual and something that I think I'd like to employ in my future training. So this is what I do, and see if it's what you do, and if not, put in the comments how you do it. But I run on perceived effort as opposed to heart rate. I tend to run distance as opposed to time. Overall, I just tend to run on feeling. I don't have a set number of days that I run a week, and my training revolves around the next goal that I have or the next race that I'm doing. So let me know how you approach your training, or if you follow a structured training program that works for you. I'd be interested. Today, I'm trying to run the majority of this run in zone 2. And for me, that's up to 133 beats per minute, and anything below that. What is 80-20 running? Broken down, that simply means that 80% of your weekly runs is done at a nice, easy pace. If you work in heart rate zones, that's heart rate zones 1 and 2. And the remaining 20% needs to be done as a hard session. That's heart rate zones 4 and 5. So for me, fast sessions will be either hill repeats like I do on a Tuesday morning, some fast tempo trail efforts, or a track interval session. So if, like me, you run 3 to 4 times a week, 3 of those sessions will be nice, easy, slow-paced conversational sessions, and 1 of them will be a hard pace session. Now, the idea of the 80-20 method is that slow running is more efficient for building stamina and endurance for long distance running, but as well speed over those distances. But you should also remember to do those hard sessions, because that's what helps build your VO2 max. As you increase your weekly mileage with those easy runs, you're going to start building and increasing your overall easy pace, making you faster. So running 80% of your weekly runs at a nice, easy pace allows your muscles to work and develop without getting too much stress. And that's because you're using your aerobic system and not your anaerobic system. But also, it means you mentally are less tired and fatigued, which means in turn, you can get out on more consecutive days and still put in those efforts, all those easy runs, building on your overall endurance. But this method does require some sort of control and discipline, which personally I think I might struggle with. And with that, I mean not running your easy runs too hard, but also not neglecting those harder VO2 max sessions. You need to be able to do those easy runs at an easy pace, and I am definitely guilty for running in that grey zone of zones 3 and 4 for a lot of my runs. So I'm going to be working hard to get out of that habit and make them easy, build that endurance, and put in some of those hard VO2 max sessions to build speed.